Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Morning Buzz. I'm Josh Alpern and I'm back. Woohoo. Anyway, did you wake up today thinking that it was yesterday or the day before that?
He's stuck in Groundhog Day.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
Don't worry, it's in fact February 3rd and definitely Friday.
Wanna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGIF.
Well, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow and ran back into his hole, which means that there will be 6 more weeks of winter. Just great. But Mountain Man Jack has some survival tips on how to survive through the winter.
Alright guys, Mountain Man Jack here, and I got some bad news. See, Phil the groundhog that come out of the ground, he saw his shadow, and that means 6 more weeks of winter. 6 more weeks of winter, and you know what that means? It's cold outside for 6 more weeks. That means more snow's coming. Y'all gonna need some warm clothes. Now I can't tell y'all how to live through this winter, this 6 more weeks, but what I can tell you is that Mountain Man Jack is going back into hibernation in his tree. I'll see y'all in 6 weeks.
Whatever happens in a few weeks, the seasons will definitely be changing, and so will the school year, which means that it's time for course selection.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christine Abrams, and I'm the supervisor of school counseling for the school district. And you know, it's that time of year again. We have to pick our courses for classes for next year. And I wanted to let you know that course selection will be done through OnCourse again, as it was last year. And we're going to open it up to students and parents on February 22nd, and it will close down on February 28th. During that time, choose your electives. Your core courses will be up already for you to view. If you have any issues with your core courses, talk to your teacher and work out something, or come see your school counselor. All the counselors will be meeting with every single student in the building, so fear not. Before you choose your courses, though, keep your graduation requirements in mind. For graduation, make sure that you have 3 years of math, 3 years of social studies, 2 years of world language that are consecutive. So if you're taking French, continue along with French. 3 years of science, 4 years of English, 4 years of wellness, 1/2 year of financial literacy, 1 year of fine and or performing arts, and 1 year of practical arts or business. And remember that those are our graduation requirements, but colleges really want to see 4 years of all core academic subjects. The other thing I want to tell you about that's very serious, and seniors, please listen because it affects you. The CDC just came out with a bulletin about an epidemic that's going on across the country as well as in our school in particular. It's called senioritis. And you know if you're suffering from it because you're not doing homework or schoolwork, leaving in the middle of the day spontaneously to enjoy the sunshine, and more importantly, wanting to drop those core academics. Unfortunately, we do not have a vaccination for this, nor do we have a treatment. So you must power through. Finish the year strong, guys, because colleges don't recognize senioritis as an issue. So please stay on course, finish your classes, stay strong. You can make it until June. You'll be able to learn how to choose your courses on OnCourse through a video that I've made. It's actually a voiceover PowerPoint that we're going to put up on YouTube for you to access at any time. We'll also make it available to your parents, and I will try to send this out to you via email or through the learning management system on OnCourse. So look for it around February 13th or 14th. That's about the time we'll be sending it out.
Thinking about college? You should know that you can get ahead now with our school's stellar engineering program.
Introduction to Engineering Design is a great class because it gives kids the chance to exercise problem-solving skills. They do a lot of communication activities. They have a lot of presentations. It's largely project-based, so they do a lot of group work. There's a lot of leadership skills that they get to work on, and they get to use their creativity to do a variety of projects.
So engineering by definition is just the application of math and science to solve real-world problems. So those real-world problems could range anything from something like computer programming, computer science would be an application of engineering, to designing to something larger scale, designing bridges, roads, buildings, even to electronics.
It was very hands-on. There was a lot of aspects that I used both in class and both out of class in high school alone. And using it in college was very helpful as well because I was already ahead of a lot of the kids.
In general, we learn about something and then we apply it, which I like because you learn how to learn, so you do a lot of applications. It's not just another science class.
There's so many different times where I've talked to professors and I told them, oh, I already took classes in this in high school, and I already know how to use these machines like the CNC, a laser cutter, 3D printers, and they were completely blown away by that, which was very, very interesting to see. And they asked me what high school I went to, where I'm from, and they just wanted me to be in their clubs that they may have ran, things like that. So it was very, very helpful for me, and I'm definitely far ahead of other students that are in a similar place as me right now.
Here at BDTV, we love working on the morning show, but we also love working on other things like side projects. For example, Evan Miller made a pretty cool brick film about Beowulf's battle with Grendel. Good job, Evan. Now for this week's Bulldog Buddy. Atticus the Catechus is a fun-loving Maine Coon cat owned by Elsa Pirelli. Atticus is very large and fluffy and loves to cuddle and play. Even though Atticus is a cat and not a dog, he appreciates being featured in this segment and is a supporter of the Bulldogs. Thanks, Elsa, for sharing Atticus with us. If you're not following us on Twitter, then you're missing out on my Way Back Wednesdays, where I go back every Wednesday and find an interesting fact. You should follow us at BDTV Network and like all my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's episode of BDTV. I'm Josh Alpern, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. See you next week.